going to talk about how to use BIRT and Actuate to eliminate the complexities in building rich information applications. There's basically three areas of complexity. There's development complexity. How am I going to gather my data, and then what am I going to do with it? There's presentation complexity. How am I going to make this information compelling for my users? And then finally, there's deployment complexity. Where am I going to put the application, and to whom am I going to deliver it? It can go inside the firewall, it can go outside the firewall to tens of thousands of users. So these complexities are very difficult to handle, but what I want to do is use the Actuate BIRT environment to eliminate each one of these. So I'm going to show you how. In doing so, let's look at the BIRT application, the information application, at a cross-sectional view. And here we're going to find there's multiple layers to the application. Our first layer is the data. The data itself we're gathering from multiple data sources into multiple data sets within my application. The second layer is the business process logic layer. This is where I'm performing aggregations and computations on the information to make it meaningful and put it in the context of the user. My third layer is the presentation layer. How am I going to make it compelling? We mentioned before I can use things like Flash. I can use things to make it interactive, such as Ajax. I know I'm going to have charts and graphics and crosstabs to enrich this information and make it really compelling so that my users enjoy using it. How am I going to organize and deliver this information is my fourth layer. And here I'm going to use the BIRT report design as the container for this information to organize it and make it reusable not only within this application but perhaps across applications. And because I'm using BIRT, I can actually deploy the Actuate BIRT Interactive Viewer so that end users can change the content themselves and continuously drive requirements for the application themselves. So what we've gone through is we've built a very complex application, and without BIRT, what I want to next look at is what would happen if I didn't use BIRT to build this kind of thing. But without BIRT, I would have built a multi-language, one-off application with a lot of integration and a lot of custom-built capabilities inside of it. Something that IT might be proud of at first instance, but is going to be very difficult to manage and maintain over time. But with BIRT, I get an application that is well organized, easily reusable because each compound component inside the application is reusable. The application is really quickly deployed and easily changed, modified, and maintained. So why do I need that, though? Well, we know two things about applications, about software in general. Software, in order to be successful, needs to add features. Why does it need to add features? Because users keep asking for them. Why do they keep asking for features? Well, because they keep getting smarter. The more information I give them, they get smarter, they change all their questions. So a successful application needs to add features. Well, a successful application also needs to add users. Okay? It needs to continuously grow and expand. So this is our success formula, being able to add features while at the same time scaling the application and growing it effectively. Adaptability, and Actuate's adaptability using the BIRT technology is the key to success here. It's the key to revenue and cost savings. BIRT allows our end users to participate and define the innovations that happen within the application. So we're constantly meeting their needs. If I were to build this in a do-it-yourself fashion, it would take way too long because do-it-yourself tools lack the adaptability at the end user level, they lack the adaptability at the developer level, and they lack the deployment flexibility of giving me the variety of ways in which I can put the application on the market. If I were to use turn-of-the-century BI products and platforms, I wouldn't be able to do this because they don't have this kinds of standard development languages and support that BIRT offers, like Java and JavaScript. They have weak support for Web 2.0 technologies like Ajax and Flash. Oftentimes we find that other applications have bet the farm on Flash, soon to find out that they have to rewrite their application in Flex in order to get the adaptability that they seek. And finally, they lack the resources that BIRT offers, with the millions of developers who are now capable of using BIRT because of its success in the open source marketplace. So finally, why would I buy Actuate? It's because I understand that as users become smarter, they change their questions. And when they change their questions, They change their requirements for information. So when I build one of these rich information applications, I need it to be adaptable so that it will continuously meet the needs of my users. That's what I get by using Actuate and BIRT. Thanks very much. My name is Jeff Morris. I'm Senior Director of Product Marketing at Actuate.